So you need 4 tools for attaching and detaching neodymium magnets. They're extremely powerful, so I'm wearing gloves and I'm also wearing glasses in the event they were to hit a piece of metal or another magnet. They would shatter into many pieces, and it is very dangerous. So our 4 main tools, this is a polarity tester, and what it tells us is which polarity side of the magnet we're looking at. You either have south, which is green, or north, which is red. Then you have your splitter tool, which has a piece of metal underneath to attract the magnet that you split from the rest of the stack. We had to add a piece of wood on top that keeps the magnet from flipping over and crushing your hand and shattering the rest of the magnets. Then you have a wedge, very simple to make, and you'll see how that is used in a moment. And then we have a 2x6 that we have a 2-inch hole, which is the same diameter as the magnet, drilled in it with a simple hole saw. So now we're going to detach some of these 2-inch round neodymium magnets. So we stick it into the splitter, line it up so that you know you're just splitting 1 magnet and 1 divider, and apply force, push down, and split the magnets. The stronger the magnet, the more force will be needed. Then you safely remove the magnets from the left side so that you can get to this magnet over here. I'm Derek with Vanderbilt University, and I'm going to show you how to reattach some N52 neodymium magnets. So here we have a polarity tester, just a very simple $20 tool that makes it a whole lot safer so you don't get your fingers crushed when reattaching some of these magnets. You want to know which polarity of the magnet because north attaches or is attracted to south and it repels from other norths. You want to know what the polarity is before you begin to reattach them. So here we have north. We will want the north facing up, so we'll stick this magnet into our hole, our jig with the hole built in. Then we'll stick our divider in between. This keeps the magnets apart. It's made out of heavy-duty ABS plastic, and it makes it a whole lot easier to split the magnets when you do want to split them. So you put both of those into your 2x6. Then you want to find the south end of this magnet chunk right here, which again, this is what your tester is for. So you have your south side. Then you take your wedge and place it over your jig, drop your magnet on top, and back your wedge out until they're safely reconnected and you can pull it out of the jig.
When you're working on these things, any of the tools, anything larger than this is going to stick so hard and jump out of your hand. If you had pliers or anything else, it'd rip it right out of your hand. And if your hand is between the pliers and this, you can get a serious magnet bite on this one. These, if they're loose, will come together with 500 pounds of force, will cover a distance, and it'd be like dropping concrete blocks on your hands. Generally, we work with gloves just to identify what's left of your fingers, but because there wouldn't be anything left. But when you need dexterity, sometimes you can't. So you have to be very careful. If you're moving tools around just to keep the tools from smashing your hand, the gloves help a little bit.